What's going on, inmates? The redheaded stepchild here, just popping in before the show, just to give you a little heads up. This is a little short episode. We made a trip down to Houston to visit JP Todd and Jill, and we did the one chip challenge together. If you want to see that, go see that on our YouTube. This was in between doing the one chip challenge and dinner, and we just hopped in real quick, recorded a quick episode, and then we had to get out and eat dinner because we were only there for a short amount of time and we had a little bit of time. And we also planned on recording a episode with Jill and Nettie this time. We got all four of the Insane Geeks in here, and we're going to put that out next week. So keep an eye out for that. But main thing I want to say is, since it hadn't been the first time that we had done it together in the first room, I didn't realize my vocals were up so loud, and by doing that, it's got a little pop to it. Please bear with me on the next two episodes of the show, but it's still great episodes. Check it out.
Are you sure it needs to be up? Are you sure this is fine?
Yeah, that's perfect.
That's perfect.
That's good. You ready to do this?
I'm ready to do this. Let's do this. I'm the JP Todd.
And I'm the redheaded stepchild.
And we're the Insane Geeks.
In the same room for the first time since we've done the podcast, right?
I don't know. I think we might have done it once more.
I still want to claim this is the first.
Okay, I think we did one for my birthday in the same room.
Yeah.
My 21st.
But that was for the radio station. So, yeah, I think...
Was that not?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because we didn't end up doing one day, right? We were going to, but we didn't.
We got too drunk.
Yeah, we did.
Well, you got too drunk that day.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
But I do have to say one.
Kept kicking my ass in Mortal Kombat. I mean, Marvel vs. Capcom 3, but sure. Go ahead.
You were right. I did almost fuck up on last episode at the very beginning.
Yeah, you did. I was listening back to it when I was making the, what are they called? The fucking, yeah.
The notes.
They're not notes. They're fucking...
Down in the description below.
Yes, the description. I was making the description, and I noticed that you made the mistake, not me. And you tried to point it out on me.
No, you fucked up too. We both fucked up. We both stumbled.
Oh, yeah.
So, that was both of us. But I called it out on you, and I'm manning up and saying, okay, this was my mistake. I also messed up too.
Yeah?
Yeah. So, let's get that out of the way.
Well, first things first, right?
First things first.
All right. So then, I guess we'll start off this week with She-Hulk.
Oh, did you finish it?
I did.
All of it.
All of it.
The entire series.
The entire series.
The whole kit and caboodle.
Yeah, I'm not saying that. No, I changed my opinion on it. It's good. Like this, the finale really got me. Like, I really like that finale.
Spoilers, that was funny as shit, right?
Yeah, I loved it. Loved Kevin. Like I said, spoilers.
Kevin, yeah. Yeah, the little hat.
The little brim, yeah.
Yeah. But the funny thing is, it's kind of like what old-timey cameras kind of used to look like.
Yeah, I know. I recognize that with the color palettes and everything that it had on the lenses.
Were the RGBs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also love but it wasn't voiced by Kevin Feige.
No, of course not. Why would it be?
But they wanted him, but he kept refusing. He doesn't want his voice in there.
Of course not. He's like, no.
Yeah, no.
I don't want to be seen. I don't want to be seen. I really don't want to even talk about it unless I have to do interviews. Until then, this is my idea. You go make it happen.
Yeah.
So, in a way, he's kind of like a sentient AI robot.
That brings up a lot of questions for the MCU, doesn't it? That's a whole new bag of worms.
I mean, it is.
But I like that. And sometimes Matt Murdock.
Yeah.
That was good. That was a good line.
That was great. Do you like the whole mustard and ketchup look that comments she made?
What do you mean?
When her and Daredevil were fighting and they figured out who they were, she was like, "So what's with the whole mustard and ketchup outfit?
I didn't hear that.
It doesn't really go good with you." He was like, "You want me to tell Luke Jacobson that?" She's like, "No."
That's great.
Yeah. The finale I loved when she popped off the thing and it was searching through the Disney Plus menu.
Yeah, that was great. I love when she went into Assembled to go to the real world.
But why didn't they update it? That was a quick fix to update it, but because by the time the finale was out, it was already updated as the Thor Love and Thunder.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely is gonna date it, right? Because once you take it off Disney Plus, then that joke goes away.
Not really. Well, yeah.
If it's on a DVD, it's not going to be the same unless they change it. That would be surprising. So it kind of dates it.
That would be cool. If they put it on a DVD and it becomes
they just change up that little scene. Yeah, make it for whatever format you're watching it on.
But I seriously doubt they'll put it on DVD.
Yeah. What do you mean? Daredevil's on DVD.
That's Netflix. Netflix is going to put.
I thought Falcon would have had none of the. Oh, you're right. None of the Disney Plus shows have come on DVD yet.
Nope.
Huh.
Not one.
That's depressing.
Because trust me, I would have gotten Loki as quick as I could.
I like Falcon and Winter Soldier. So far, that's been my favorite. I would love to have that on DVD. I love Falcon and Winter Soldier.
You know they're bringing Winter Soldier to the Avengers game.
Yes, I did hear that.
It's a reskin. It's like the new look. It's just kind of a new Winter Soldier, so it's kind of a reskin.
What do you mean?
It's instead of the old look of the Winter Soldier, it's the new look. I think with like the golden and black arm.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
So,
why does that suck? Because I like the silver arm. I like OG looks, dude.
I like the silver arm with the red star. That was cool. Even though I understand why they got rid of it.
Speaking of OG looks, did you know Peirce Brosnan was supposed to be up for Tim Burton's Batman?
I did not know that.
Yeah, apparently the only reason, he fumbled it with Tim Burton when he said that he didn't understand anyone who would wear underwear over their pants.
But wouldn't that Superman Batman didn't wear underwear over his pants?
Batman did for a while.
In the 60s.
Well, I mean...
Not
even in the 70s onward. I mean, it was.
That's because they were reruns.
It was shaded. I'm talking about in the comics, man.
Oh, okay. I mean, that's a reasonable concern, but I guess that's one of those concerns. Yeah. Well, I passed on it, and if I didn't, he could probably look at it and be like, you know what? It sucks that I passed up on that, but if I didn't pass on it and I took it. It could have been a whole different thing, and it may not even have been as good.
Yeah. But I think Peirce Brosnan would play a great Batman. I'm excited to see him as Dr. Fate. Speaking of which, I mean, Black Adam has really been soaring high. And
did you hear
the way Dwayne Johnson's talking about the DC Universe makes me excited. Like, I've been giving a lot of shit. Yes.
Fuck Black Adam. Fuck Dwayne.
But the way he's talking about helping the DC Universe is just like, it brings up my hope a little bit. It's like he seems so passionate about it, and it just makes me happy.
What about
I was wrong, okay?
What about his saying, of course his plan is to bring Black Adam versus Superman?
I still think that's jumping the gun. I think we should get to Black Adam versus Shazam first.
No, he didn't say he was doing it. He said that's his plan to get there.
Yeah. Well, have you heard who shows up?
It's not Superman.
In Black Adam?
Thought it was Peacemaker.
Nope. Spoilers. Superman shows up in the end credits scene. Spoilers.
Thought it was Peacemaker.
Nah, it is Superman.
Yeah, spoilers, dick.
Yeah. Superman shows up at the end credit scene.
Wow. Okay. Whoa. That's... Okay.
Like, confirmed, that's not...
Now that makes sense why you turned around on the whole Black Adam
Well,
issue.
not even that. It's the way he's talking about the DC Universe.
He's been talking about it like this the whole time. You were
No.
You were against it so much before that.
Oh, it just seems way more genuine now.
Now you're saying, after all the bullshit you talked, you've come around after realizing he's got a lot of heart in it, but yet before, even though it's been the same stuff he's talking about, now you're excited. Why is that? What was it that changed your mind other than Superman?
There seems to be a whole new enthusiasm about it.
He's always been this enthusiastic.
Not this
enthusiastic. Yes, he has.
No.
Yes.
Not this enthusiastic. I don't know, man. Something about it. Gotta get hope, you know?
It's a Superman.
It's not the Superman.
It's Superman.
It doesn't hurt that Superman returns. It doesn't hurt.
Yeah. And we're not going to say who it is, right? You're going to tell me, but we're going to blank it out here. So who is it?
Who?
Superman. Is it who we think it is?
No. Krasinski. He has the Superman S and everything.
You're joking, right?
No. Yeah, I'm 100% joking. It's
I was about to say, fuck that. I am not going.
So, did you hear about T.J. Miller and Ryan Reynolds?
I actually listened to that podcast.
Really?
Yeah.
What did you think about it?
It wasn't bad. I mean, I get what he's saying. He's pretty much saying that it's pretty much that he doesn't think there's anything in a third that he can do.
Yeah.
By that time.
Yeah.
He's not saying he's not going to work with Ryan Reynolds again.
Yeah.
He's just saying in Deadpool 3, he's not going to be in it.
He doesn't see a reason why he needs to be.
Yeah, he doesn't see the reason for him to be there.
Yeah.
That's pretty much all it is. And people are just blowing it out of proportion, saying he'll never work with Ryan Reynolds again.
Yeah. Which is what he came out again to say. It was like, it was taken out of context.
It's like, no, that's not, because I heard the podcast and then I saw that headline. I'm like,
kind of like the Kevin Smith thing with Tim Burton, where he's like, "Where's the tee hee hee hee?"
Huh?
I like how only I will understand reference. Yeah. So Kevin Smith called up Tim Burton and he was like, "You wanna say something?" He was like, "Yeah, I want to go on record." You know, he was making jokes. You know. And
wait, who? Tim Burton or
no, Kevin Smith?
Okay.
And then they published it, but it wasn't published as if it was jokes. So everyone thought he had like a big beef with Tim Burton.
What'd he say?
I forgot, man. I didn't expect to have to explain it, but I should have, but I didn't.
Yeah, you should always have.
I should have, but no, I forgot.
Well, damn.
Yeah, but it's interesting. You should look up the Tim Burton and Kevin Smith feud. You should look that up. That's an interesting story.
I'm gonna have to check that out.
The Kevin Smith makes the Goth King fucking just freak out in his office for a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, I've never heard this story.
You've never heard this story?
I've never heard this story.
Yeah, Tim Burton and Kevin Smith like hate each other, man.
Oh, did you hear about Kevin Smith and Chelsea Kramer?
No.
Okay, so you know
Chelsea Kramer.
Okay, Beast from X-Men.
Okay.
Not the
new one. Yeah, right. I got it. Yeah.
Not Days of Future Past Beast.
Yeah, not Mr. One Bodies. Yeah.
The one that looked like Beast.
Yeah.
Okay, so
the good one.
Right.
3. Yeah.
Right. And he loved Frasier, and he loved Chelsea Kramer until he met him and did an interview for him. And Chelsea Kramer was like an ass to him. Like, you can tell he didn't want to be there. He vocally said he didn't want to be there. And he was just like, oh. And then they're like, oh, we need to cut this and hurt because we don't have time or something. And Kevin Smith was like, oh, okay, well, you can just go. Because because of how rude he was.
Yeah.
If I find the audio, I'll put it in here. But
Oh, yeah, that was good. I act like I heard it, but I didn't hear it there.
But yeah, I mean, I was surprised. So yeah, he was saying that it was on the latest of Hollywood Babylon.
Yeah. Oh, it was on the latest one?
Yeah. And he was saying that
the
after
one
that,
recorded at Smod Castle?
No.
Oh,
Smod
this
Cinemas.
One. Oh, right.
Smod Castle Cinemas.
Right.
And he was saying how after that he was like, yeah, I'll never work with him again, and I am not watching that show.
Huh.
Because they were talking about how there was there's going to be a sequel series to Frasier.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I was a big fan of Frasier. I liked the show.
Yeah.
And when I heard it, I was like, well, cool. That's awesome. I'll watch it. And then I heard that, and I'm like, damn, he's one of those guys.
Yeah, like Bill Murray. Have you heard that shit?
Yeah, I've been hearing a
Seth
lot of
Green
bad stuff about Bill Murray.
Bill Murray put Seth Green over a trash can, like held him over a trash can by his feet.
Did not hear that.
Yeah, that's what I heard the other day.
Seth Green got held upside down. He was bullied by Bill Murray.
Yeah. And that's not the only Bill Murray thing I've been hearing over the past few weeks. It's just been like, it's popping up everywhere, man.
There's a lot of stuff that, because of how weird and odd Bill Murray is.
Old comedians, man. Like some of these legends, like Bill Murray, the guy who plays Clark in the National Lampoon. I can't think of Chevy Chase. The guy
and Randy Quaid, the other guy that was in National Lampoon's
both
Vacation.
of them.
They both got. Yeah, he's going to be one of the only ones not going to be in the movie.
What movie?
What? Oh my God! You would say that. What's his name? The show you told me I need to watch with Donald Glover and Chevy Chase in it.
Oh, Community.
Yeah, that one. They're doing that movie.
Yes.
And him and Donald Glover is not going to be in it.
Yeah, I'm sad about Donald Glover, not so much about Peirce, because I understand the Peirce one.
And one of the girls. There was a girl one, too.
Oh, one of the girls is not in it? I didn't know one of the girls isn't in it.
I don't remember the name. I could have swore I heard the two names, then I heard, of course, Chevy's not going to be in it.
I'm going to say Jillian.
I don't know.
Okay.
I can't remember.
Because I didn't know one of the girls wasn't going to be in it. But, man, yeah, I'm sad that Donald Glover's not going to be in it, but he did have an ending in the show. Like his presence is known why it's like it. It makes sense. Like it doesn't have to be.
He said he would love to have been there, but due to a scheduling conflict, he couldn't.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, at least he admitted. Like, at least he's not saying nothing about it. You know, he's like, "Oh man, I wish could be there."
He wanted to be there. It was just he couldn't make.
That makes sense. He's fucking dude. The guy's fucking amazing.
Childish Gambino.
Yeah, the guy's fucking makes amazing art, dude. Have you fucking seen his stand-up shit?
No.
His stand-up's fucking great, dude.
I haven't seen it.
Him as Lando, he's my favorite portrayal.
Dude.
He's not my favorite portrayal of Lando, obviously. There's only two portrayals of Lando, I guess, so it's not really... I guess after the one, it's only him. So, but I loved it. I loved that portrayal of him. You know, like, it was great. And then Childish Gambino, music's great. I really want to watch Atlanta. So
far, there has been no bad Landos.
That's... 100%. 100%. No bad
speaking
Landos.
of Lando in Cloud City.
Well, that can't be said, because what about video games and voice actors? Have we listened to every voice actor?
Okay, movie-wise.
All right, that's fair. Movie-wise.
Speaking
what about every fan film?
We're not talking about that. You threw me off. What was it? Oh, Cloud City.
Yep.
Andor. Have you been watching it?
I have not. It's on my list. I need to.
Oh my!
I heard it's amazing.
God,
is it?
It's the Star Wars movie show we didn't know we wanted, because
that's what I hear. I heard Kevin and Mark Badarnan talk about it.
Dude, it is so good. It's the Star Wars show we wanted because it doesn't touch any of the characters. No characters are involved in this.
Yeah.
And it's just
no characters, so it's just like scenery?
Yeah, it's just
scenery?
It's the scenery, and it's pretty much like
So there's no characters in it. It's just the scenery.
Oh, funny. I see what you're doing there. That's not funny.
That was funny. I agree. I enjoyed that quite a bit.
No, there are characters there, but like none of this. Nobody from the Skywalker trilogy.
Yeah, saga, Skywalker saga. Sorry, it's no longer a trilogy. I know you were around when it was just a trilogy, but it's not.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. It since became a saga.
Yes.
And then an even more bigger saga.
Yes. But this just has nothing to do with that. And to me, it's amazing.
Really?
Right. It's got the guy who plays Eric Selvig in it.
Yes, I saw that. I saw Starkiller's armor's in it.
I don't know anything about that because I didn't play the game.
Okay, that's from Force Unleashed. I don't know if you knew.
Yeah, I didn't play the game.
They had a evil Sith edition, which got you some DLC, and in that DLC it was like, oh, what if Starkiller was around during the original trilogy? You know, it's basically Starkiller just killing shit as a Sith in the original trilogy, and his Sith armor from that DLC pack is in the background. A version of it is in the background of one of the Andor.
It's okay. I know exactly where it's at.
It's in that treasure trove.
Okay. Well, no, it's a.
I don't know what it is. I haven't seen it. Oh, well, interesting.
It's an antique seller. Like somebody sells those antiques.
Okay, not like a cellar, like a wine cellar.
Not like no. Like
imagine being rich enough to have a fucking wine cellar. Could you imagine that shit? Imagine drinking so much wine you need a fucking wine cellar.
I wouldn't have a wine cellar.
I would, just because of how cool it's down there. Imagine saying, I have a wine cellar.
I have a whiskey cellar.
Oh, you know, that'd work better, yeah. I enjoy the occasional wine, so.
I've never had a good wine.
Really?
I guess that's because
have you tried our we got this strawberry lemonade.
I forgot. I'm not talking like Boone's Farm wine either.
Oh,
I'm talking about like I've had Boone's Farm and I've had Paul's wine.
Oh, so you've never had like actual wine?
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Okay,
I've never had wine.
Yeah, that's where it's at. Yeah.
So, but I also don't want to wait 20 minutes for my drink either.
Yeah.
Supposed to let it air out all the what was it? Tannins?
Fuck, man, I don't know.
Fucking tannins. From How I Met Your Mother?
Oh shit, that's right. Yeah.
Fuck,
that's a pool. Yeah. That's a fucking pool, man.
Right? All right, so we're gonna make this a short one.
What about your note? You wrote notes earlier.
Oh, yeah, I wrote one, and I already talked about it.
What was your one?
I said I wrote one, and we already talked about it.
What was it?
Can I finish what I was saying?
Oh, sorry. I thought you were. I thought that was
interrupting motherfucker. I wrote one note. We already talked about it. Now, the other note was you were talking about how last week you were getting Jill into David Bowie and all that. My question what are you getting into of Jill's?
I like some of her rap music. She's got some good rap music, I guess.
Like Bad Bunny?
No, fuck no. No. Fuck, not much, man. I kind of show her my music. She doesn't really show me her music.
Well, it doesn't have to be music. I just said anything.
She doesn't really. She didn't grow up knowing a lot of things.
Shows?
Not really. She kind of watches everything that I enjoy.
Yeah, but is that because you're wanting to watch it?
I ask, man. She doesn't really choose.
Okay.
I've asked her multiple times. She didn't grow up with a lot of like she didn't experience a lot of like media.
Right.
So she's kind of using me to like show her media and stuff.
Okay.
So the most that she would know is music, but even in that department, like we don't have the same music taste. But she likes my music, but I don't like her type of music.
Okay, so you can't watch Phantasm unless I'm watching it with y'all.
All right.
It's kind of like Hellraiser, but it's not about cheating.
Okay, cool. I don't know why, but I really do hate that shit in a movie, man. I don't know why, but it really makes me uncomfortable. It really does.
And I guarantee you that the new Hellraiser isn't going to be like that.
I really hope so. I got to give the old Hellraiser, I got to give it a watch because I hated it the first time.
But if you look at it, the guy that got fucked is the guy that did the cheating. The girl almost went insane, and she got fucked too. And she...
In more than one way.
It's okay. See? So she got paid for it.
I guess. I don't know. I just... It's cheating just makes me uncomfortable in general.
Maybe
I guess that's the point, though, right? Like, that's the point. I don't know. Like I said, I have to give it a rewatch. It's been, what, 4 or 5 years since I've seen it?
I hate to say this. It does not hold up. And horror people are going to probably come at me when they hear this. But Hellraiser's not my favorite. And it's a great one. Yeah. But it's not that great of a movie. To me, it would literally be... Hills Have Eyes is better than that to me. Yeah.
Speaking of horror movies, I've seen Halloween Ends. How bad do you not want to spoil it for you?
I don't want you to spoil a damn thing because I eventually want to see these.
All right, well then.
Because I've seen every iteration of Halloween except for this trilogy, and I want to see it. I don't want it.
You've seen Kills?
Except for this trilogy.
Oh, except for this trilogy. I see what you're saying. Okay. Well, then in that case, I guess that's where we'll end off for today.
Take it easy.
Not too
bloody.
Oh, that's a better one.
Because it's horror Halloween. So next week, you got to come up with a new way to do it, sign out horror style.
Oh, I got an idea already, baby.
All right. Till next week. Later.
Later.
I did not know that.
So all this time you've got those free crushed cigarettes. You never crushed it, actually.
No. Those I was talking about that.
Oh, yeah. That's what this is. The same thing.
Oh, okay.
Planet Nothing Productions.